Hey everybody, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Here's the deal. Yesterday I sold two shirts in one of my Etsy shops. And this was to one customer, and this whole process was a whole month in the making, and it was totally worth it. The area that I live in about a month ago got hit by a tornado. I designed a t-shirt at that time that I wanted to put out into the world and use as a fundraiser. So a portion of all the proceeds from the sale of those shirts would go to support local tornado relief efforts. And I sold two of those yesterday, even though we're well over 30 days since the tornadoes rolled through town. And here's the thing. The thing about this is I don't feel like it's just selling a shirt, that it's a little bit of storytelling, right? That every product that we put out there is a shot for people to have some hope, for people to have some meaning, for people to have an identity. So here's the thing. Welcome. If you're new around here, my name is Brandon. I got let go from my job a couple of months ago, started a couple of Etsy shops, created this channel to document that journey and hopefully to be a gathering place for people who are also starting their print-on-demand journeys. And here's the thing. This channel is no fluff, no fancy cameras, no editing. The air conditioning is running right now, and I didn't even wait for that to stop. So if you hear the hum in the background, it's because the air conditioner is running. I'm not going to edit this. This is all just one shot, just kind of keeping it real, because I'm a little tired, I guess, I made $100,000 in 3 days with my brand new Etsy shop kind of stuff that's on YouTube. And I just wanted to hopefully highlight what I feel like is maybe a little more accurate and a little more real. And part of that is me just showing up as is. So my hair is a mess from my day job. I'm wearing a white undershirt because I took my dress shirt off earlier. Like, this is as real as it gets. And also have a huge goblet of wine. So cheers to you. So here's the thing about this listing. My notes are over here. Like I said, this listing has been live for a month, and I sold one when it first went live, and then it's been like crickets for the last 3 to 4 weeks. And I feel like what I'm understanding, and I feel like I have been this way, is that a lot of times people just kind of want to give up after a week or two without any sales. And this is my reminder to you and to me, right? Because we're in this together, that Etsy is very much a slow burn platform, right? It takes time for seeds to grow into little seedlings, to grow into plants, to grow into fruit. And that's what this has been, right? It's been a slow burn. The thing about this particular sale is that this lady reached out to me about a day or two after I posted the listing, and she was needing some help deciding on the color of shirt that she wanted. And she was like, can you create something so I can look at it, because it's hard to tell based on the descriptions and all that. And I get that. So I immediately said help. Like an hour later, I created up this mock-up type thing on Canva, a cheat sheet really, sent it to her. Crickets, silence, no response, no order. Like 10 or 11 days later, I followed up and she says, hey, if there's anything else that I can help you with? Silence, quiet, crickets, nothing. And then 16 days later, she buys, right? So here's the thing, like, this print-on-demand journey, this print-on-demand business is really, it's not fast food, okay? It's hospitality. And I've spent the last decade and a half in the hospitality industry. And so showing people kindness and giving them the tools and following up with them and providing great customer service, all of those things still matter in this world. You don't just throw the listings up there and people just automatically start buying from you, right? It's not that easy. And I said that in the last video. This side hustle is hustle, but it's also heart. And so what this tells me about this lady's journey to buying a couple of my shirts is again, number one, service sells. Going the extra mile will sell. Me giving her this little cheat sheet where she could pick the colors with the design on it, I think probably sealed the deal. Even though she wasn't quick to pull the trigger, she had what she needed to make a decision to get the shirts that she wanted. Number two, follow up really works. I wasn't pushy, I was just present. I mean, I really just, I followed, I sent her the follow-up message initially, followed up, I don't know, 10 days later, and then again, 15 days after that, she places the order. So I'm not pushy, I'm just there, and I'm present, and that was enough. Number three, I would say that just because somebody maybe doesn't order from you right off the get-go, it's not a hard no. It's not a hard pass. Now, sometimes that's the case, but sometimes people just need a little bit of time to make the decision that they want to make. And again, we're playing the long game here, right? This is not just a set it and forget it type of thing. This is a slow burn, and we have to give people the time to make the decision that they want to make. And so here's the thing, your product, my product is still working, even if we don't hear anything from our customers. It's still doing the work in the background. And so here's the thing, you and me, we're not behind, okay? So if you've thrown some stuff out there, if you've listed some things, if you're on this print-on-demand journey and you're not getting the sales that you want to see just yet, or maybe you haven't had any sales at all, or whatever that looks like, you're not behind. You are just building your business. And sometimes the right buyer just takes a little bit of time to show up, right? That's all it is. It takes time for your product to get into the right hands. And so here's the thing. Yesterday I had 2 sales, one very grateful seller. I hope one very grateful customer. But again, this is just another brick in the building. I'm hoping it creates a little bit of momentum and some traction. But that's what it is. And so that's my encouragement to you today. So here's the deal. If you are into slow growth, real talk, honest lessons, stick with me here at Brandon Does POD, because again, I'm not gonna smoke up anybody's ass. I'm just gonna keep it very real. Messy hair, sweaty t-shirt, goblet of wine. Here's what we're learning as we go, kind of real. So I would love for you to subscribe, hit the little bell, leave a comment. Did you make a sale this week? Tell me. Have you not made a sale yet this week? That's cool too. What are we struggling with? What are we working on? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Please drop a line down below. In the meantime, keep going, keep trudging, keep working, keep working. This is a hustle, and it takes hustle, okay? It's not just set it and forget it. I wish it was. It's not easy money, but we're gonna keep it real here. In the meantime, I hope you have a great night. Cheers. Talk to you a little bit later. Thanks for listening.